Today we're stepping back to a very important moment in Roger Miller's career. Before the Grammy Awards, before King of the Road, before Dang Me, before the world knew Roger Miller as the king of novelty songs, there was When Two Worlds Collide. This wasn't just another song. This was Roger Miller announcing to Nashville that he had arrived. Co-written with the great Bill Anderson, this became Roger's first top 10 country hit, proving that long before he made us laugh, he could break our hearts. And that's something I've really come to appreciate on this journey. The deeper I've dug into Roger's catalog, the more I've realized that his humor was only one color on a much bigger canvas. He could write songs that made you grin from ear to ear. He could write songs that made you cry. And sometimes, like today's song, he wrote songs that simply told the truth about relationships. Because at its core, When Two Worlds Collide is about something almost everyone has experienced. Two people, two loving people who simply can't make it work. Not because they don't care, but because they're living in different emotional worlds. That's a painful realization. There's no villain. There's no dramatic betrayal. Just the quiet heartbreak of recognizing that sometimes love alone isn't enough. So, let's go back to 1961 and hear the song that first introduced the world to Roger Miller. Not the entertainer, not the comedian, the songwriter.
Your world was so different from mine, don't you see? We just couldn't be close, though we tried. We both reached for heavens, but ours weren't the same. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Your world was made up of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. Wish it could. Two hearts lie in shambles. And oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Your world was made up of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. Wish it could. Two hearts lie in shambles, and oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Your world was so different from mine, don't you see? We just couldn't be close, though we tried. We both reached for heavens, but ours weren't the same. That's what happens when two worlds collide.
Roger Miller, the crooner. Every time I think that I've got Roger Miller figured out, he opens up another door. First, he made me laugh. Then he did what no other man has ever done to me. He broke my heart. Now, he reminds me that he could absolutely, flat out, sing. If I had to describe this song in one word, it would be perfect. Not flashy, not overproduced, not oversung, just perfect. Let's start with that voice. Lord have mercy. This just may be the finest vocal performance I've heard from Roger Miller so far. What struck me here wasn't the power of Roger's voice. It was his restraint, the subtlety. Oh, the sweet, sweet subtlety. Roger understands something that every great singer eventually learns. You don't have to sing louder to say more. Instead of attacking every phrase, he gently leans into certain words. He softens the end of sentences so smoothly and effortlessly. He lets notes bloom naturally instead of forcing them. Serious vocalist here. There are tiny changes in tone, little whispers of vibrato, delicate shifts in dynamics that communicate emotion far better than vocal gymnastics ever could. It's conversational. It's intimate. It really feels like he's singing to someone instead of performing for someone. I also heard colors in his voice that I haven't heard in any of his other recordings. There's warmth. There's a certain richness, almost a velvet texture that wraps itself around the melody. He is completely invested in the lyric. Nothing feels manufactured here. Nothing feels calculated. Every inflection sounds like an honest, emotional response. That's incredibly difficult to do. Then there's the song itself. This is one of country music's oldest and enduring themes. Two people who love one another, but somehow can't seem to occupy the same emotional space. Country music has always excelled at songs like this because it understands that the heartbreak isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's simply two people watching each other drift apart. That particular tradition runs through songs like He Stopped Loving Her Today, For the Good Times, one of my all-time favorites, Crazy, Patsy Cline, She Thinks I Still Care. Those songs don't rely on dramatic twists or turns. They rely on emotional depth and truth. When two worlds collide, definitely belong in that conversation. So the minute I learned that this was a Chet Atkins production, I knew I had something to look forward to. Nothing is overcrowded here. Nothing is wasted. The piano is almost hypnotic. It doesn't merely accompany Roger. It quietly carries the emotional weight of the song, almost like another character in the story. The background vocals, never intrusive, never distracting. They simply widen the emotional landscape, adding warmth and depth while allowing Roger's voice to remain the focal point. Exceptional production. Roger Miller really surprised me. Again, I came into this series, this deep dive, if you will, expecting clever lyrics and novelty songs. What I've discovered is one of the most complete artists I've ever had the pleasure of exploring. Songwriter, storyteller, comedian, Broadway composer, and now one hell of a crooner. This song is absolutely finding a place on my country music playlist. No question about it. I loved everything about this song from note one.